Yo, alright, so today this video is on emotional intelligence. I feel like this form of intelligence is very important because before I learned it, I was intellectual before I was spiritual. But like my emotions at times would hold me back or make like the vision blurry because I was so stuck on feeling, and then in certain situations I might have said the wrong thing because I let my emotions intelligence is really self-awareness, knowing what you're feeling and why you're feeling it leads to great decision making. You become more intuitive and you have a moral compass. So once you get a handle of emotional intelligence, your body will tell you itself what to do and if you should do it in certain situations, whether it be career choice, goals, or whatever. You'll just know how to move because I'm not really feeling that. So you avoid that, and that could have been a whole problem in the lesson that you would have had to go through. But because you have emotional intelligence and self-awareness, you pass that for me. So you just have a very distressing emotion in this certain moment or whatever. Your emotions are just they're kind of crippling you. Because you have emotional intelligence, you don't go through that anymore. In certain situations that may have made you feel that way before, you know what I'm saying, you like, and then you handle what you need to handle. It's not really a way of suppressing your emotions or hiding from them or whatever, because your emotions are needed, you have them for a reason. And say a situation may have you feeling a certain way. Now, because you have emotional intelligence, instead of just letting that dawn on you, you look at it and then you examine it and you understand why you're feeling this way in a certain way, and then you make the adjustment. So if that's a bad feeling, you don't have to feel that way the next time, So you learn why you feel something, and then you get the lesson and you keep it moving. And then you start to know what other people are feeling and why they're feeling it. So it's like, because I have emotional intelligence, it's very annoying when people just let their emotions talk for them and then they can't hear anything and then it's just a wall. But I'm a peaceful guy and I understand it. So I'm just like this, and then in my head I'm like, oh, that's why. Okay, yeah. Without even knowing the backstory, but you learn not to act instinctively in certain situations. A lot of times, when something is going on, because of the I'm making this video, I think it's August the 3rd. So I'm about done with the retrograde, and this summer has been crazy. But through the tests and all the tribulations and all that, I don't just act when it's time to act. I look at how I would act, and then I kind of have a perspective behind that, So I'm like, okay, should I act like that, or what should I do, So it's I don't know. It's just another perspective that really helps. It's godly. I basically said this in other stuff, but you read people better. I've always been able to read people, but you really understand where people be coming from. A person may say something rude or nasty, but you understand why they're doing it, or if you don't, you understand in a sense where it's coming from. So you approach things overall completely different. So if a person might just be all happy and jolly all the time. Deep down, they may be really worried about something or be sad about something. So you now have a way to help them. It separates the people who collapse from failure and the people who understand the troubles that life come with, because life itself, like, you're meant to have obstacles. So because you have this emotional intelligence, you understand that failure in itself is just a part of the process. So you become more resilient, and then you just kind of walk the walls. Now it's still hard, because life itself, regardless on earth, will be hard. It don't matter who you are. You move through things a lot easier than that person. It probably took you 10 days to walk through this wall, but it's taking them 10 years. So it's a lot. So my bad if I just reiterate things. But emotions they navigate the way you're thinking. So if you can control them, then after that's out the way and handled, you get to focus on things that actually matter, and things become a lot clearer. But yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. If you want to learn more about something, or you want me to talk more about something, or introduce something, just put in the comments. Now I'm saying, I'm here. That's it. Yeah.